Today we're exploring Ripley's Aquarium in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. For you guys that don't know, we are traveling from Japan to Germany, and in the middle we stopped in the United States of America. And today we are traveling with my mother, my uncle, my brother, his girlfriend, my kiddos, and our friend Sandy. This was a really fun time here in Gatlinburg. Not only is this aquarium one of the most beautiful aquariums I've ever seen, it has a massive play center in the middle where the kids get to go on this little ropes course, and it also has massive slides that go from the top to the bottom. They had a great time running through those. They also had these huge glass sceneries, and not to mention mermaids. My daughter was so excited when we saw these mermaids. We didn't know these mermaids were going to be having a show at this moment, so we actually just walked in and saw the mermaids there. Imagine my daughter's face. It lit up right away. Then we went through their tunnel. This tunnel is the biggest aquarium tunnel in the entire world, and we were lucky enough to be able to go through it. We saw so many sharks swimming above us. They actually have a boat that goes above us, and on the seafloor, as you can see, there were plenty of sharks and other sea creatures. My kids had a great time pointing out, of course, Nemo and the sea turtles. They had a wonderful time. I know this brought back a lot of nostalgia for me. This was the first aquarium I ever went to when I was a kid, and it was a pleasure bringing my kids over to this one as well. We were all pretty shocked at the amount of sharks that were in this aquarium. They were massive. And what was cool, you didn't only see them inside the tunnel, you also could go to the top of the aquarium and you could see them from the top. And there's a little beach type area where you can see the sharks swimming up there. These things are the size of a van. I'm not kidding you. They're so huge. And the kids, of course, love seeing it. And question, does anyone know how there's any other fish inside this tank? I feel like the sharks would just be going crazy and like chowing down. No? Anyone else think that? If you know, leave it in the comments. I want to know. Another really cool thing about this tunnel is it has an automatic moving floor. So you just get in line and it brings you through the entire aquarium. If there's a point where you want to step off of it, you can, and you can take pictures. Also, they had these great aquariums that you could go underneath and take pictures from the inside. My daughter thought that was really cool, and she took some pretty amazing photos. And of course, we had to get photos of jellyfish and stingrays. And right next to the stingrays, they had this massive penguin tank where you could crawl underneath and look at the penguin cage right from the center of the cage. You can watch the staff feed them. My daughter thought this was the coolest thing. So thank you to Ripley's for making such a fun adventure for not just my daughter, but my son and my whole family.